For over 2 decades, one local practice has been making a difference in the lives of Kentuckians, offering compassionate, personalized care through counseling, medication management, and psychological testing.
So with 5 locations across the regions and telehealth options statewide, their team of experts are committed to helping many with mental health. Now, Chelsea Connor and Geoff Wilson join us now to share more about the practice. So thank you both so much for being here. Let's just jump right in. Tell us a little bit about what you do and how you are offering so many great services to the community.
Sure. So we're both therapists at Lexington Counseling and Psychiatry. Gosh, our practice has over 50 clinicians at this point, serving, Frankfort, 3 locations in Lexington, 1 in Richmond, from ages 3 and up.
Yep.
Wow, we are starting them young. And I just told you, even I currently have a teenager, and I thought it was very vital to get him into therapy because around that teenage years, it's a lot to unpack. And do you all see that often?
Absolutely, and kids especially, with social media and all the influences out there and stress and depression, we've seen a huge increase in the need for that, and that's why we provide a lot of youth services.
For so long, people thought there was something wrong. If there was an issue, they were afraid to come out. They were afraid to talk about it. There was a stigma around it. But that's not the case.
Sure.
I mean, everybody suffers from something, right?
Yeah.
So what you're here to do is you're to open your arms and say, come on in, right?
Right. Just to have a nice, safe, confidential environment where people can come and connect. And, there's a lot of loneliness out there right now, more than ever. So the fact that somebody can come and have an objective person to help them feel better, there's a huge need for it.
So I noticed that you were also talking about, you saw an increase in children as well. Is there also something that you have started to see an increase in or a need for something? Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, depression, anxiety, the rate of it's just increased significantly. So with youth and adults, but also too, especially when you look at, coming out of COVID, the rate of alcohol use has increased significantly. So we've got several licensed clinical alcohol and drug counselors in our practice, so we can help people that might be struggling a little bit with their alcohol use and substance use overall.
Yeah, I mean, it was a rough time for everybody. It really was. So you are taking new clients, correct?
We are currently accepting new clients.
What's that process like?
Sure, yeah, just call our office or our website, counselinglexingtonky.com. You can schedule on there. You can text us, call us, easy to do. And then we have our administrative assistants will kind of hear what's going on and set you up with one of our providers that would be the best fit.
You don't need a referral?
Don't need a referral.
Nope. Perfect. So my next question, so once people come in and they're starting to get familiar with you all, is there something that people need to know going into therapy? Like he just said, there's a stigma surrounding therapy. A lot of people are very nervous about it. Sure. How can we make people a little bit more comfortable?
That's a good question.
Yeah, just for people to know that it's confidential. We want to protect people's confidentiality so they don't have to worry about that. People that are very understanding and genuine with them, going to address their needs at their pace, so it's very individualized, which is really important. Because you're right, a lot of people kind of maybe have a misconception of what it might be like, and then once they're there, though, they really enjoy it and they see the benefit of it and they want to keep coming back.
Right.
And that's what it's all about, is helping them feel better.
Right.
Thank you all.
Thank
Counselinglexingtonky.com. We appreciate you all. Thank you.
Thanks for having us.